We got a big breaking exclusive on the Midas Touch Network. Hakeem Jeffries, the Democratic leader, has called J.D. Vance's bluff. Yesterday, Vance said that he would meet with Democratic leaders if they asked to discuss the shutdown. So Jeffries said, okay, anytime, any place. In fact, let's do it tomorrow, and let's make sure the cameras are there so that the public are able to see our negotiations, so they could see our discussion, so that you can't lie about what we say in that meeting. And why did Donald Trump uncharacteristically refuse to let cameras in their meeting earlier in the week? Well, he wants to be able to lie about the Democrats' positions while the Democrats are just fighting for those Affordable Care Act credits to remain for people so that they could afford their health coverage. Check out this exclusive clip from the Midas Touch podcast, and remember to add the podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify now.
I want to just ask you directly. Tomorrow would be Friday, October 3rd. Today we're recording this October 2nd. Of 2025. Are you willing to meet with Vice President J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, and Senate Majority Leader Thune in public before the press at the Capitol building tomorrow? Are you willing to tell him that right now in front of the world that you are ready? I know you were ready to do that before. That you're ready to do it again in front of the press this time.
Absolutely. Anytime, any place. And we want to make sure that it's fully transparent. So we should absolutely do it in public so we can air out our positions. And they're hiding because they know their positions are indefensible. This is a Trump Republican shutdown. And it's part of what we've seen from them in terms of unleashing extremism from the very beginning of this presidency. This may be day 2 of the Trump shutdown. It's, I think, day 256 of the chaos that Donald Trump has unleashed on the American people.
So in response to that clip of J.D. Vance that I just played, so there's no ambiguity out there, Democratic leader Jeffries is saying to Donald Trump, to Senator Thune, to J.D. Vance, show up at the Capitol building today or tomorrow. We're going to do this in front of the press, and let's address these issues in front of the American people like the American people want to hear. I guess we'll have to wait for their response, Leader Jeffries, but that's your position right now, correct?
That's my position, and we'll even let Mike Johnson into the meeting as well.
MAGA Mike Johnson, you're invited to the meeting as well.